Hello everyone, I'm going to make a vegetarian dish and I would consider this a diet food for me because this is something I love eating. This is called Tauhu Sumbat in Malay. In English translated, it would be stuffed tofu. Very easy to do and this is normally found those days in any parties. This is quite a common thing together with fried noodles and bihun and all that. Maybe nowadays you don't see it so much. At some warungs they sell it, but during my time when I was young, this is a very common thing you find in many people's homes. It's simple, it's cheap, healthy and very pretty to look at. The things we will need is oil, grated or cut cucumber minus the center. You have to use a teaspoon and take off the center, and a bit of bean sprouts, take off the tail, scald it for a few seconds in hot water and take it out, and grated carrot. So you have cucumber, carrot and bean sprouts. That's all. And taufu. I've taken about 5 pieces of taufu and also oil. Okay, hari ni aunty nak buat tahu sumbat. Semua orang tahu buat tahu sumbat memang senang, bila-bila boleh buat. Masa aunty kecil benda ni standard dekat parti budak-budak ke orang dewasa ke, kalau ada mihun ini mesti ada dulu-dululah. Sekarang susah sikit nak cari, tapi dekat warung-warung nasi lemak semua kadang-kadang boleh dapat kan. Tapi dulu memang famous. So aunty memang suka ni sebab ini aunty considered makanan diet lah dan juga vegetarian sekali. So memang suka ni. Okay, anak saya semua pun suka ni. Yang diperlukan ialah minyak, timun yang dipotong tipis-tipis macam mancis, tapi aunty cuma gunakan parut lah. Tapi kalau gunakan parut ada petua dia ya. Carrot dengan sedikit taugeh yang dibuang akar, kita celur sekejap saja. Dan ada taufu. Memang senang nak buat kan, tapi yang tak tahu aunty kasih tip lah. Banyak tip, kalau nak ikut lah. Ini untuk goreng aunty suka pakai saucepan macam ni, so that kita boleh jaga warna dia. Kita pakai kuali kadang-kadang satu belah hitam, satu belah brown, tak cantik. So kalau pakai ni kita boleh gunakan 2 sendok kayu, balik-balikkan dia dan jaga color dia biar cantik, biar tak pecah. Lagi satu, tahu ada macam-macam kan. Aunty suka pakai yang macam tebal ni, yang macam ni, yang mahal sikit lah. Saya ambil 5 hari ni. Kita taruh dalam tupperware dan buang air yang keluar semua ya. Satu lagi yang kita perlukan adalah satu bekas macam ni. Kita taruh tissue paper. Jangan taruh tissue paper dalam piring sebab nanti tissue paper tu akan lekat-lekat sikit dekat taufu bila dia sejuk. Tahu tu kena goreng dan sejuk kan, so dia akan lekat-lekat. Tapi kalau kita buat dia berdiri macam ni, kurang lah dia melekat. Dan kalau pakai parut untuk ni, kita parut sekali macam ni baru cantik. Dan jangan buang kulit hijau timun tu sebab nanti nampak menarik, tapi cuci baik-baik ya. Kita macam ni saja, jangan gini, nanti tak cantik parutan dia ya. Tahu ni bila kita goreng, setengah orang belah serong macam ni kan, lepas tu goreng. Nanti tak suka buat macam tu sebab nanti dia kecut. Tahu dia kecil sangat. Saya suka goreng terus macam gini, bila sejuk baru potong. Tapi kalau awak nak prepare ni awal-awal dan habiskan kerja ni dulu, saya suggest awak potong di sini dan goreng. Bahagian dalam dia tu pun goreng sebab dia akan tahan lebih lama. Tapi untuk kita makan dekat rumah, kita goreng macam ni, bila belah nampak putih dekat dalam, memang cantik. Okey, terpulang macam mana kamu nak lah. Lepas tu untuk sos cili dia, kita perlukan, saya buat hanya 4 lah cili merah. Sosnya 4 cili merah, 6 ke 7 bawang putih dan sedikit bawang merah kecil. Dalam ini kecil sangat, so saya ambil dalam 8 ke 9. 2 limau kasturi, kalau tak ada tak apa. Gula, garam dan cuka ya. Garam dan cuka. Lepas tu kita kena tumis lah yang kita blend ni. Limau kasturi kita jangan blend ya, kita perah jus dia saja. Those of you who have eaten this before at places, you will know how to do it, but I'm just giving you all a few tips. This is for you if you're going to eat it straight at home after frying the tofu and cooling it down. If it's just meant for your own family, I would suggest you do not cut it slanting and frying it, because somehow when it cools down it becomes even smaller. But if you're doing this for entertaining purposes, I would suggest you fry it, cut and then fry, because then the tahu sumbat would last longer. You know, it won't go bad. The other thing is, get a saucepan like this to fry up the tofu, because you can control the color of the tofu. You need a nice golden color. But if you use kuali, sometimes one side tends to burn, another side will be brown, and it won't be nice for presentation. So have that ready, and 2 of this to flip it over and double check often. Also get a colander like this ready with tissue paper. Try not to use a plate because sometimes when the tofu cools down, the tissue paper somehow sticks to it. So that's one thing. Another thing is when you're grating this, if you chop it with a chopping board fine like matchsticks, that will be good. But this bean sprouts has been scalded just for a few seconds. This cucumber, I have grated it, and when you're grating cucumber, do not do this. Do not grate it up down like sometimes we do for certain things. Just do it in one direction and do not remove the skin. Wash it well and then remove the center, the seeds, and then grate it this way so you get beautiful pieces. Okay, and carrot the same in one direction. And for the chili sauce that goes with this, I have taken here 4 chilies, 1 soup spoon of sugar, 2 calamansi lime. I'm only going to use the juice, about 8 or 9 small shallots, and about 7 garlic. Okay, all these things including this juice will be blended. After blending, we will saute it with a little bit of oil and salt. Okay, and vinegar. Sorry, when you blend it with a bit of vinegar. We'll start frying this up, and then we have to cool down the tofus. Minyak kena panas, tapi jangan macam panas sangat lah sampai asap semua keluar, tak perlu. Tapi buang ya, semua air yang turun dari tahu ni buang. Try using anything non-stick for frying this. It'll turn out nicer. Cuba pakai kuali non-stick. Kalau ada lah, periuk pun boleh. Tapi kena jagalah tepi-tepi dia jangan hangus sangat. Sekali-sekala tengok ya color dekat bawah macam mana. Once in a while, just check if you're happy with the color. Even if you don't want to check, you can actually start flipping it constantly until you get the color you want. Flip it every now and then. Gently flip them over so that all sides cook. Goreng dia semua bahagian. This oil is clean oil. It's really actually reusable for any of your cooking. Minyak ni boleh pakai balik ya kalau buat untuk perayaan apa-apa. Jangan takutlah pakai minyak banyak, boleh kita gunakan untuk masakan harian kita. Kalau nak diet nanti boleh makan ni tiap-tiap hari, cuma dia benda goreng kan. I could eat this every day if I'm following any diet. It's just that it is a fried item. You try and get a nice color. Do not over fry it until dark brown, then it will be too tough. Jangan goreng sampai terlalu brown sebab nanti keras dia. Sampai color dia cantik. Okay, kita keluarkan ya. When you take them out, make sure they are in standing position. That's because you don't want some liquid will still come out sometimes from the tofu, and that's when if you put it flat, when you switch off, saya akan tutup dan biar dia sejuk ya, betul-betul sejuk. Okay, what you do first is you cut it to half. Potong separuh melintang. I'm going to show you 2, then I'll go about doing the rest. Saya tunjuk 2 sajalah. Lepas tu saya habiskan ke semuanya dan tunjuk ya. Dan campur ni dan masukkan dalam. Kalau lebihkan timun lagi sedap ya. It's nicer if you mix it and put a bit more of the cucumber. Press it in but neaten the outside. Push it in nicely and neaten the outside part. Remember, never over fry the taugeh. It won't be so nice if you over fry them. Try pushing them all in. You don't worry if you have extra of all these things. You can always put some mayonnaise and slap it on a bread and eat them, the extras. Jangan takut kalau ada lebih-lebih ya. Boleh tambah mayonnaise dan masukkan dalam roti dan makan macam sandwich. Nanti dah tak sabar nak ngam. Can't wait to put this into my mouth. Okay, we're going to make the chili sauce. These are the blended ingredients. There's a bit of oil in here, about 1 to 2 tablespoons of oil. Cook it down. I blended them with sugar, salt, and vinegar. And the calamansi juice is also in there. And I'll also need a bit more water for the sauce. This is supposed to be a light chili sauce but not too watery because it's supposed to coat the tauhu sumbat. Saya dah giling tadi semua bahan-bahan dengan cuka, gula, jus limau kasturi, garam. Sekarang nanti masukkan 1 hingga 2 sudu makan minyak dan tumis ni ya. Kita kena adjust rasa dia semua macam mana kita nak. Dia memang cair sikit tapi jangan terlalu cair. Nanti dia tak boleh lekat dekat tahu sumbat tu bila kita cicah. So biar pekat tapi tak terlalu pekat ya. Okay, nanti nak tambah sikit lagi cuka dan gula. I'm adding in another half soup spoon of sugar and a bit of vinegar. Okay, inilah kepekatan yang disuka, terpulang pada masing-masing ya. This is the type of consistency I like, but if you like something more watery or thicker, go ahead and do it. Dengan 4 cili nanti dapat banyak ni saja. Cukuplah untuk 5 keping tadi. Kita belah 2 ada 10 lah. Okay, this is how much I got from 4 chilies. It's not that hot but it's not bland either. So for 10 pieces, 5 tofu cut into 2, I'll get 10 pieces of taufu sumbat. This should be enough. Okay, this is the taufu sumbat, which is stuffed tofu. Okay, a vegetarian dish, a very yummy dish according to me. Okay, this is a chili sauce that goes with it. Inilah tahu sumbat yang aunty buat tadi. Dari 5 ketol kita dapat 8 di sini dan 2 lagi ni untuk tukang masak. Ini cili dia ya. Okey, cubalah di rumah. Yang tak pernah buat, cubalah, memang sedap. Dan kalau mau ikut tip-tip yang aunty beri, saya akan tulis di description box ya, tip-tip kalau masak di rumah, apa tip dia. Kalau untuk hidang dekat keramaian, apa tip dia. Okay, look in the description box. If you're just cooking for your home, you can follow those tips that I've given, and if you're cooking for a function, I'll give you also more tips there. Enjoy this and don't forget to like, subscribe. Tolonglah subscribe, yang tak pernah subscribe, tolong subscribe. Okay, bye bye.